got out in the middle of them. Glass that spot. Nothing. Moved to this. Now there's deer here. So kind of what we're thinking. This area got pounded last week. This is the second weekend of rifle. So we gotta sneak up over this hill and see if there's something worth shooting here. So hopefully there's a buck in here. Pretty far from the road. Got up on this glassing knob. Thought I had some deer in front of me earlier. I don't know what happened, but kind of snuck up to this next hill, and there's some deer over the hill here. They're pretty far. There's a small buck chasing in there, which it's a good sign to see, but I don't think he's worth shooting. He's pretty small. So there's a spike and I think 5-6 does in there. Buck's just chasing him around, so not a bad start, I guess. But kind of sitting over this a bunch of ravines. One could pop out of nowhere right here. Sit here a little bit and keep moving. Back to the truck. Long walk of shame. Covered a lot of ground. Nothing. Evening of night one. Day one was a long day. That's the best I can say. Put a lot of miles on. Did not see many deer. So, kind of came down to a spot. It's right off the highway, but there's some deer. There's some muleys. Those that are looking right at me right now. But 5 does and 2 bucks kind of just moved across me. I got antelope over here. I've got whitetails. I've got so I'm kind of sitting on this bottom. It's probably rained just before I get to it. So this far bank across this like draw here, it's like 350. So I'm a little closer than that, but I can adjust. Hoping a whitetail comes out the private here. I'm sitting right on the fence line. Whitetail comes right off the private. Boom. So got a plan for the morning. Don't want to go in there tonight though. Killed them there years and years ago. There's so many deer out on the private. It's unbelievable. Frustrating. Should have just called coyotes tonight. Might do that tomorrow into the dusk. Morning of day 2. Not even to where I want to get there to whitetail.
piled up. Western whitey. Oh, pretty discouraging yesterday. Yesterday was just a day, worst day I've ever had out here. And came into this spot thinking like, oh yeah, there's probably gonna be a whitetail back here. It's pretty far from the road. And yeah, just stumbled upon him. Came on him. And good buck, good western buck. I was just looking.
He's a freak. Oh my goodness. That is a western whitetail. Wow. Wow. Still kind of in awe with this one. This is a good whitetail for out here. Tell you what, there's no crops around here. Public land deer. My wind kind of wasn't what I wanted. It was like a south wind, and I came up over this hill. What the deer were, they were in the saddle. This buck was chasing this doe just up here. I'm happy he stuck around, but he actually caught me, and I'm like, great, what should I do here? I just got down, started crawling up the hill, and once I got to within 300, I was kind of sick of crawling, but that's a good whitetail, I tell you what. Good whitetail, long G2s, G3s, 10 point, kind of spindly, but he's a good one. He's definitely in the rut. He was chasing that doe all morning. Killed 3 deer in this area. Killed one about 6 years ago, about, I don't know, half a mile from here, and another one another mile away. So Matt's killed one in here too, so definitely whitetails around. So, but easy pack out, nice and flat all the way back. Just these areas you don't think the deer are, they are. It's flat as a pancake getting back here. And there's a little terrain, there's some trees, and I said, I'm gonna target those trees. There's gotta be something in there. And just came in blind, not knowing what would happen, and sure enough, this guy was here. I mean, that too is like 10 inches long, so it's good. Good. Nice whitey, thanks buddy.
Pick up. Got work still going on, but back up and get out of here.